Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. That's everything I want. Take that up to a full stack. Right. So I'm going to want more slag coming in. So if I have 2 belts full of slag coming in, that should help. Now, with the amount that I've got coming off of here, off of these, I was kind of wondering if I could start this right in the middle of that. Have those just running as they are. They're all stack inserters. So if I put this one there like that, are they going to be able to run without issue? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm going to put a regular belt. The second belt is going to be a little bit messed up. I think they will be able to run it. Also, I can't go and put one here, because I've got to have that power pole in there. I haven't got anywhere else I can put the power pole, so I can't put another belt in there. It's a little bit of a squeeze. Everything's a little bit of a squeeze in here. We know this. And that one can go to there. And then that can go up here like this. See, I was wondering about putting a second belt running all the way across here, but now what I'm thinking is if I just bring this along here like this, kind of up to this point here, it's keeping the belts mostly full anyway, and then all I need to do is pop that one in, pop that one in, pop that one in on the end. It's now keeping them all full. It's allowing all the slag to come in. And it's splitting and putting more in. So I'm getting more off of the belt down here. And with 3 of these, the belt is getting emptied out on this point. So then this one is chucking some more in there. And then it's getting more emptied out over here. So this one's chucking in some more. And it's doing that all the way along. Which means that I'm using up the slag a whole lot faster. Which is a good thing. So we can leave that one doing what it's doing right there. Feeding everything out. This one here is simply not placing anything down by the look of it. But I've got all of these now running flat out. Sulfuric acid should be fine. Alright, so I've now got the silver. That was all of this was so that we could get the silver. So we've now got that in place. So we go and have a look in here. And I go to craft. I want copper plate, silver plate, blue board, and ferric chloride. I've got the ferric chloride being pumped over to the production area. I've now got silver plate available for us to use. We wouldn't have had it available if I hadn't been up here and done all of this. And we'd have been waiting too much if I hadn't gone and increased it. So we needed, all of this was needed. That's the thing with this. You go and do one little step, and you find that you've got to do 200 other steps. This is why I really like this. So that the complexity of this Bobs and Angels is phenomenal. It's absolutely brilliant. I really do enjoy this. And we will run all the way back down here so that we've got the second stage of these blue circuits. We can now start putting those together. We just need to get a few requester chests and so on put in. Do I have... I've got a supply chest. Just there. Yeah. I don't know where else I've got stuff, but I'm just going to go to the supply chest and I'm going to get that one to bring me in some red circuits. As I've run out of these. So I want some of those. So I'm going to go into there, and red circuit here. I'm going to ask for 400. I'm also going to ask for green circuits, 400. And orange circuits. Oops. There. 400. Right. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. That'll be perfect. So we can bring those over, and when they get here in a little while, I will be able to make good use of them. In the meantime, we can start building this up. So I'm going to want a requested chest. We've got these. These can just cycle on round, and that's not going to be a problem. I've already got 5,600 of them here. And then when that chest is full, like, there may be... Actually, that's a point. Let's craft a blue board right in... We don't want to do it like that. Back out of here. Click on you. Blue board. Usage. 5 uses. 1 for the blue circuit board. Module logic boards. Processors. Yellow circuit boards. Blue circuit board. Okay, so there's a few uses for them, so I do want a proper chest of them. Just wanted to make sure that there was actually going to be full uses of them. The glass here... Interestingly, on the way, I got 488 on the way. I'm not producing all that much in the way of glass. Now, why am I not producing that much glass? Is it because of a shortage of the glass being produced here? Or is it because these are running slowly? I do actually now have the upgraded version of those. So we could go and make that. Metallurgy casting. Strand casting machine. We could go and do that, although I don't think we really need to worry about it too much, do we? Yeah, let's go and do it. I went and researched it specifically so that I could do this. So we will do the upgrade. So 1, 2 of them. I only need 2. I'm not going to change anything else. I'm just going to have the 2, and I'll run up here, put in the strand casting machines, and then we can get started on the second round, second layer of the blue circuit boards. Strand casting machine level 2, right there. There is a strand casting machine level 1, so let us swap them out and see what this does. So those are crafting speed 1, and the other ones are crafting speed 1.5. So it's going to increase them a little bit. Going to pump those out nice and fast, and that's going to give us a little bit more fiberglass. I do actually have room to put in another couple of these, which I think I will. Well, not necessarily a couple of them. We could put in 3 in total rather than what we've got. Induction, casting, strand casting, 1, 2, 3, like that. So if I take these 3 and I put like that, 1, 2, and 3 like that, and then we take a copper pipe and put an extra one on there. That's already, everything else is already done on there. I've got 1 outfeed, and I want that one just to pop onto there. So I don't really need to do very much else to make it work. We then want glass fiber in there, and then copy paste onto these 2. And that's going to start producing a decent, steady quantity of glass fiber. It's going to be going into here, and then that can be carted off down the bottom. We're already producing quite a bit anyway, so like, we don't need masses and masses of it, but I feel that the extra one is probably just going to help us along. And there will be other things that we want it for later as well. Let's just have a look in there. If you go, actually, yes. If we go in here and we go to metallurgy, casting, glass fiber, and usage, there's 3 uses. The blue board, more blue board, and the yellow board. So yeah, okay, so there's some use for it. This is not like masses and masses of use for it, but there is still some. So we want to head back down here, and we want to make sure that we've got the next bit up and running. I'm being a bit laggy today. I've noticed this with my computer in general is being a little bit laggy today, and I'm not quite sure why. I've checked for updates and stuff, but maybe I need to check some other updates, drivers and so on. It does happen occasionally. So yeah, I don't know how well this is going to be coming out. I'm hoping that everything will be all tickety-boo and we won't have any problems. So anyway, I want to go back into here. We want to go back to Angel's Components, and at the moment we're working on the blue circuit board. So we go to craft, we want the copper plate, the silver plate, the blue board, and the ferric chloride solution. We have over here ferric chloride solution that is now running along the line here. In this side we have the, yeah, see, it's very laggy. This isn't going to work. This is I'm guessing that this is going to end up with things going wrong. So I'm going to be back in a moment. Okay, that's a little bit better. Turns out my graphics card was a little bit out of date. So we have silver smithing has now finished, and just wondering if I should jump ahead a little bit and start doing all of the metals. Upgrading all of those. We can't do blue science analyzers yet. No, we'll just keep working down through the list at the moment and just sort of keep doing it like that, at least for a moment. Whether we continue doing that for very long, I don't really know. So what we're going to want in here, as we just established, was copper, silver, blue boards, and ferric chloride. We've got the ferric chloride and we've got the blue boards, so we need copper and silver to come along as well. This one here can simply double round like this and run along there like that. If I remove those two, we can then go and take a load of assembling machines. I'm going to want more than just the 10. Well, actually, I'm only going to want 10 at the moment, but I'm going to want some more. So what I'll do is I'll take a quick run over and go and get some more assembling machines, because they're not actually very far away from here, are they? They are just... Actually, where are they? They're not over in that lot. They're here. They're up higher than I first gave them credit for. But there they be, right in there. So I will take 100 of those. We'll take several of them, and I can make in production, I can turn several of them into these. So I'm going to, well, actually, no, I'm not turning any of them into those. I'm using other materials to make those. So I'll make a few of them as well, so that we've got some of them ready on standby. And then we will bring them back down over here. I thought that was my robots for a minute. Popped out. It's not. We'll come back down over here. Now, we've got several of them going into this chest, and that one's filling up pretty quickly. I like how fast that one is filling up. So I want 10 of these. Now, if I drop one down there, I'm not going to have enough room for all of the ingredients that I want to bring in. So I'm going to bring it down by one further. And we'll go in here first. We've got new barreling stuff in there. We've got these new recipes in here for various bullets and stuff. There's those in there. Again, we're not after any of these. Why is this one saying it's got new stuff when it's not highlighting new stuff for me in here? I don't know. Right, anyway, it's not that I'm after. It is the component there. Blue circuit board. Huh. This is a problem, because that's only giving me gilded copper. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no! Oh, you got to be kidding me. It's grayed out. It means that we don't have that one available. If it's grayed out, you can't use it. Which means that I've only got that one. I have to have gilded. I've got to get gold. And I've got to have the cupric chloride and not the ferric chloride. Why is it grayed out? Why? I don't know why this one here is grayed out. We've got ferric chloride solution right there, which we can make the ferric chloride solution. I don't know what we need to use it for. I've gone and piped it all the way over here, and I can't do anything with it now. Let's have a look in here a second. So ferric chloride usage. Fill a canister, chemical void. Wait, what? Why are there two chemical voids? We need to use them for module boards and things like that. And then orange, yellow, blue, and convert ferric. They're all greys. They're all grey. I can't use those. Apparently, I am not allowed to use those at all. I don't have them as an option. Not enough ingredients. I wouldn't be able to craft them by hand anyway. That is the only option on there. I don't have an alternative option. It doesn't look like it. Which means I have to get the gilded copper wire. So the only way to get gilded copper wire is we're going to have to go into here. Let's go craft and go back to that one, which is green, which is lit up. That's the ones that we're allowed to use. What are the settings in here? Show disabled recipes. Show hidden recipes. Right, let's not show the disabled recipes in settings. And then we'll try it in here. So now I've only got one recipe in here for this one because the other one is disabled. Right, that's probably a better way to do this. So ferric chloride in there. If I go to usage, there are only 4 uses in here. We've got the chemical void, ferric chloride into ferric chloride. Seriously? Ferric chloride has got absolutely no uses whatsoever, according to this, because I've disabled the other uses on it. There's a secondary ferric chloride one, which is down here. Heavy oil. I'm just wondering if that one does actually have a use in here. Cuprid chloride. I got that everywhere. Usage. Ferric chloride solution. It's the same one. It's the only one. Well, that's just for making, but I want to find that one in here. Ferric chloride solution right there. So if I go to usage for that one, I can convert it back. There's literally nothing that I can do with it. If I go to settings and I go show hidden items, doesn't give me anything else. It's not giving me anything else. Disabled recipes. In there, this one's now got 5 of these. Usage for this one is still the same. Usage in there is giving 13 different recipes that could potentially, so the blue, the yellow circuit board, the orange circuit board, we know that all of these are no good. Ferrous concentrate anodizing. Now, I don't understand. Oh! It's because I haven't unlocked these yet. Right, so that's the disabled recipes. The hidden recipes. I don't know what hidden recipes is, so let's go like that. That's now module board. Right, it's the hidden recipes that we want to get rid of. I know that most of you probably know a lot about this already, but I didn't. So that one right there, hidden recipes is the bit that we want to get rid of, not the disabled recipes. So we want the disabled recipes because they are the ones that we haven't unlocked yet. But the hidden recipes, hidden ones, they need to stay the same. They need to be disabled, and then we're not going to get confused. So let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, so there's nothing else of interest in there, but what we do have is the gilded copper wire that we're going to need to make, which means that we need to make gold wire. Now, gilded copper wire we haven't unlocked yet. Gilded copper wire with advanced gold smelting casting level 1 we have unlocked, so we need to make gold plate. To be able to do that, we need molten gold or gold sheet coil, which we haven't, so it's molten gold is the only option. And we go back through that one, which is gold ingots, and that is gold ore. So we've gold cathodes. It's gold ore and chlorine gas have got to be combined to make gold ingots. To get gold ore, this is where it gets interesting. So we've either got to have rubite crystals in a chemical refining process. We get some aluminium out of it, silicon, and some gold. That is 8 items that come out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8 items that come out of this, and 1/8 of it becomes gold ore, which is a pretty poor conversion rate. We've got bobmonium crystals, which gives us silver and gold and silicon and tin, which is stuff that we need. We need all of the above at the moment. So that one's actually pretty good. There is this one here, processing mineral sludge. You get nickel ore and gold ore from mineral sludge. Now, we're doing a whole load of silver at the minute because we thought we would need a load of silver down here. So we could actually change half the recipes over to do slag processing here and get the gold ore. But we've got to unlock the right one there. And then we've got purified options up here, which I don't really want to get into. So... and then you've got all of these crystals up here. That's quite advanced stuff. So we could make rubite crystals, but we've got a limited amount of rubite here. All we've got is 1.6 million ore, and we don't have any more. So we can't use the rubite. The rubite at the moment is a little bit thin on the ground. So bobmonium crystals is probably our best bet. Or we want to go in for slag processing level 2. To get slag processing level 2, though, we're still a little ways off. We've got to get the blue science analyzers, so we can't do this option until we've already gotten some gold. Which means the only option we've got is bobmonium crystals. So we want to harvest a whole load of bobmonium, and we want to make crystals, and then we want to get tin ore, and we'll get the silicon as well, the silver, and the gold. So we'll get loads of little treats from it all. It's just going to take us a while to get there. So, first of all, we want to head up this way. And at the moment, we have got a lot of slag and other things being processed and being turned into silver ore up at the top, which is good. We are making all of this silver ore, and this is going to help us out. But at the same time, we don't want to burn through all of the silicon that we've got. Actually, I think this is adding more silicon rather than taking silicon away. The silicon is going through into other things. It's burned through all the slag that we've got. This is something that we potentially have to be a little bit careful of. I think we're all right for that, though. This is all... they're all pretty full, and we're pumping this stuff out at a fairly phenomenal rate. Now, in here, we've got slag slurry, and we've got a decent quantity of it. There's no shortage of slag slurry in there. And then, what's the other stuff? We've got slag slurry. That comes out of there, and yeah, that's going into these in here. So I've got these... both of these lines in here producing the slag slurry, and then that comes over and heads into here, and this is taking the mineral sludge. So mineral sludge down there, I got 20,000 in those tanks, which is fairly well balanced. So we are getting a decent amount of this stuff coming out, and we'll be able to change some of this over to gold once we've unlocked the later items. But we can't do that yet. So what we're going to want to do first is head all the way over this way. Now, what I've got at the moment is I've got that area there that has now been filled in with landfill. I've got that area up there, and we've got all of this bit down here that has been filled in with landfill. So we could actually go along first and just cover that with bricks, as that's what we're working on. So I'll do that a minute. Put bricks all the way along there like that, and then we will go up here, and I will put bricks into that bit, and I will put bricks into that bit as well. So we'll just fill in that little section. Now, I've got a load of bobmonium over there. I'm not going to touch that at the moment. We've already gotten ourselves a nice little area of bobmonium mined out and ready to go over here. I did actually connect that one up, and that is heading all the way back over here to the main bobmonium processing area. So what we'll be able to do is we can still process that, but instead of all of the bobmonium heading back over and turning into the tin that we've got over here, we can process it first so that it goes through the whole gold processing bit. So I want to go metallurgy. Let's go to gold ore craft in here. We want to make bobmonium crystals, and that's going to get us some slag, some tin ore that will come out, and we're getting tin ore up here anyway, and we're getting silicon ore over here. So we get slag, tin, and silicon over this way. But what we'll also be picking up is some silver, zinc, and gold. Now, silver we want to split off somewhere else. Gold we'll want to split off. Zinc we are using some, aren't we? No, actually, we're not really using very much zinc at all. We've got a warehouse there full, that little chest full, and then that one in there. So I've got zinc coming out already, and I'm not using it. So zinc, we're going to need to do something with it. We're going to need to have some kind of store for it, but we're not going to do that at the moment. To make bobmonium crystals, you need sulfuric acid and bobmonium chunks. Sulfuric acid is easy. We got loads of it. To make the chunks, you need hydro refining. You need a flotation cell. And this makes sulfuric wastewater, red geodes, and bobmonium chunks. Now, we're already doing something like that over here. We've got the flotation cells. We're making the chunks, and then they get split apart. Now, these ones are making purple crystals, and we'll be using these crystals later on. They are one of the things that you can use, and we can actually use them to craft usage in here. We can use them to make the gold ore. At the moment, making the gold ore... No, this... Why am I looking at gold ingots? Craft. To craft that, bobmonium crystals. If I go back this way, sapphirite crystals, rubite crystals, bobmonium crystals, and hybrid catalyst. Hybrid catalyst, I think, is the one that uses the... it's that one right there. Crystal and mineral catalyst. To make that one, you need mineral sludge. And to make the crystal catalyst, you need crystal seedlings. To make those, you need a barrel of crystal seedling, crystal slurry, and purified water. So you get both of them. Crystal slurry is made with crystal dust, powder, blue geodes, purple geodes, yellow geodes, light green, cyan, red, and the crystal dust. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.